To the born losers.
All right, Doctor. A shame, isn't it?
Not a shame, a problem.
Dr. Blair, Dr. J. Hamilton, Dr. Jason.
Smooth it out.
Yeah, hey, let's turn it up a little bit more. Little bit more. What's good, y'all? Yo, Dre, peeping is good on your shit. Everything's gonna be alright.
Some get a little, and some get none. Some catch a bad one, and some leave the job half done. I was one who never had and always mad. Never knew my dad, motherfuck the fact. When anyway I did pick up, flips and clipped up, seemingly stick ups, cause niggas had to trigger hiccups. I couldn't get a job, nappy hair was not allowed. My mother couldn't afford us all, she had to throw me out. I walked the strip, which is a
Manuel Lewis, what's up?
I had to eat this money's good as
The big.
I wasn't paid enough.
Woo!
I kept on cause I couldn't afford a haircut. I got laughed at, I got chumped, I got dissed, I got upset, I got
Shout out to Soraka, much finer vodka. Fan meal if you want to connect one-on-one.
Or done, if not for bad luck, I wouldn't have none. Why did I have to live a life for such a bad one? Why when I was a kid and played, I was a sad one, and always wanted to live like this a fat one.
Jersey.
A ghetto bastard, born next to the projects, living in the slums with one session I watch it. Do I have to be like this? Mama said I'm priceless, so why am I worthless? Starving is just for being nice kid. Sometimes I wish I could afford a pistol in though.
Jersey in the building.
I ain't have jack, but
What's up, mommy? Love you, mommy.
Cars in a blackjack. Drop that, and now you want me to rap and give. Say something positive, well positive ain't where I live. I live right around the corner from West Hell, 2 blocks from South shit, and once in a jail cell. The sun never shone on my side of the street, see? And only once or twice a week I was beat. I walked alone, my state of mind was home sweet home. I couldn't keep a girl, they wanted kids because of chrome. Some life, if you ain't wear gold, your style was old. And you got more juice and dough for every bottle sold.
Kentucky in the building, VA in the building.
But hey, never gamble in a game that you can
174th Southern Boulevard.
Now, how will I do it? How will I make it? I won't, that's how.
Damn. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. That's how y'all was feeling yesterday when y'all ain't get the motherfucking big show. Y'all was like, no. No. He did not do that to us. And I'm going to tell you, I was in Khaled's house. They were making a big dinner. My wife, my family, his family. And they all convinced me. They said, Joe, could you take a day off for us? Kenya, Africa, what's up, baby? Africa, mama Africa. And they was like, please. I said, but the fans, they're waiting. They said, Joe, please, Joe. They said, take a day off. I said, but the fans, it's 8 o'clock. They got to tune in. Yeah, somebody said you betrayed us. Yeah, I sold out. And I ate the good food Chef Melissa did. And chill with the family. It was I realize I'm slightly, shout out to Cincinnati, slightly addicted to this shit. Because it's almost like it was withdrawals. Shout out to Dre, executive producer of the show. Shout out to Azariah Milan, Smitty on the beats, 808 Ray, and of course, a very special brother who I love very much. I don't know if y'all know him. That's Shaheem Reed. Don't get jealous that he's here with me. Do not get jealous that he's here with me because everybody want him with him, but you just can't have him like that. So he is the Walter Cronkite, the Howard Cosell, the Barbara Walters of rap journalism. Shout out. Because on this show, all we do is big up the positive. Shout out my brother, Sean Poe, who went from being in jail for 10 years to making it to the House of Representatives in Belize. Come on, bro. There's nothing bigger than that shit. Like, it's unbelievable. A story like that. I went to see the man locked up. And when I went to see Sean, he was on a much different mentality. He had just allegedly shot up the club and alleged. And I went in Rikers Island. This is Rikers Island. And I went to visit plenty of people in Rikers Island. But I went to Rikers Island and the man was sitting there with an R&B star sitting on his lap in the middle of the jail. And they was cooking special shit, soul food. I had never experienced this in Rikers Island. And for a man to just convert and change his whole perspective in life, salute to that man and salute to Belize for looking past the stereotypes and know that when people fall and they fail, those are actually only lessons. Shout out to the man, Sean Poe. COVID is very real. 129,000 cases yesterday, 1,400 deaths. The president would have you believe that it doesn't exist, but people are dying. People are dying. So please, I love you. Take care of yourself. Today I had a discussion with family and they were talking about, they opened up the Soho House and they opened up this special club where people are really watching what they do. I said, look, all I know is whatever we've been doing, we've been straight, thank God. Let's keep doing it. Let's not go there. Dre is forcing me on working on this Deluxe Family Ties album. No, he's forcing me. There's no way.
Hey,
Go, Dre, let's say the truth. No. Cheyenne. Yeah, Cheyenne, but you love that drive, right? Late night, I put you in drive.
It ain't too late. Is this the first time we actually talked about family ties on your show?
This is the first time we talk about family ties. Look at Nori. I'm at the Soho House. That's why I'm not with you, Nori. This is the only guy. Thank God. God bless you. It's the only brother, my friend I got that's been in every hood, every country, every party, every Soho House, every club, and thank God he is COVID free. But when I tell you that Nori, he won't sit his ass down. Jesus. Piece of rock. What's up, baby? And so tonight, I have a guest I've been chasing for several months. And I couldn't find him. And now I know why, because the man don't exist on Instagram. And the man doesn't exist on Instagram. And that's why, yo, Nori, you stupid, man. I love you, my brother. Yo, Nori, when I tell you I love you so much, yo, Fleazy, Up NYC. Up NYC, if you don't know, we have businesses in the hood where we are training future leaders to own their own businesses that work in Up NYC. The 22nd, we're giving out thousands, yes, not hundreds, thousands of turkeys for the less fortunate. Up NYC, 207th Dykeman, 158th and Broadway. Yes. We're doing that. Shout out to the schools in the neighborhood who hit us up and said, hey, our kids can't come to school because of COVID, but they don't have computers. And so we donated a bunch of iPads to the schools around our community. And this ain't to brag, but, We have plenty people who own businesses in our community that don't give up shit. So just know we for the people at all times. Yeah, spitting crack and all that. Nah, that's the DM. You gotta hit the DM for that, B. New artists, tag a new artist. Get in the DM. Invest in yourself. Very important. Let me see if my brother's here. Yeah. Woo! Woo! You know? Hey, 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 hey. What? Ah! Yo, Trigger Trench. Yo, Trench.
Yeah, what's hoodie with you? What's popping with your options?
I'ma set it off by saying I'm gonna get to it, right? Usually rappers come up here talking about how Fat Joe saved their life, right? Like in the physical sense. I want to tell the people, I want to tell the people how you saved my life. Okay?
Oh.
I don't know if you remember that. We was at some shit in Vegas, and I was catching the creepy feelings. This is around the big East Coast, West Coast time. I don't know if you remember that. And they was looking at me crazy, and you came up to me, and he said, yo, Joe, did you peep how these guys are squaring you up? And I looked and I said, yeah, because, you know, I had previous beef with them. But I thought, you know, LA wasn't going to be. And I'm going to tell it because it's like 20 years ago, but you gave me a bag. And that bag had the biggest gun in the fucking history, man. You slipped me.
Okay. I reloaded.
Oh my God. I believe it was a Tech 9 or something. I felt like Conan the Barbarian. And then thank God nothing ever went down, but that day
it wasn't. We had the soldiers all throughout parking lot, door, everything. It was nothing going down. No. They don't know the decades we go back in, like the 90s, everybody had everybody back. Because we all was on the roads together going in and out of towns all over. And it was just so crazy. We had relatives from the West Coast, from the Midwest, from down south that we known. And it's like our connect is y'all connect. Like we ain't never had to send none of our homies home in no bags, ever.
Thank God. You know, you talking about tour. I heard a lot of stories about which is
Queen Latifah.
I heard she used to be scrapping on tour with other chicks. Like she used to give it up like a dude out there.
Hold on. I can only give facts. I never seen Latifah mop up a female. It was all dudes.
Oh my God! Jesus Christ!
Two-hit a quitter.
She was fucking dudes up.
Listen, let's talk. Ask the OG Ice-T how we all got out this club one time. As soon as it popped off, Latifah opened the hole like the line of the Giants. Boom, boom. Knocked out cold. Breaking news. Real nigga alert.
Let me tell you something. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what Latifah did to me in here? I'm in Cool and Dre's studio. He was working on an album. One day she was drunk. And she pulled out a knife and she chased me around the studio for no reason. I swear to God.
Buck 50 for nothing. Buck 50 for nothing.
Yo, Latifah chased me. Queen Latifah chased me around the studio with a knife. She was drunk for no reason. I love her. I worship her. I'm like, Latifah, why? Why?
She was just showing you that she got stashes.
Yeah. She was like, yo, Joey, don't fuck with me, man. I'm like, yo, I love you. Why you chasing me with a knife?
You gotta understand, Puerto Ricans are the greatest slashers in the world, damn it.
Ah! Ah!
Buck
Yo,
50
Trey,
captains over there. Buck 50 capos. You
World.
gotta see them with the goddamn shit so they know. You know I have Alibaba. I have machetes and everything.
Yo, she told me that shit. She was like, yo, you Puerto Ricans think you good with knives, nigga. Around the whole studio. I'm like, yo, La, what's up?
Ooh.
Laughing. You know, I love Latifah. Yo, Tretch, man, going back to so like you guys are one of the original crossover groups, but thank God because it paid your bills. But I never looked at you as a crossover, sellout, a mainstream. I was there when we was putting up the OPP stickers.
Yeah. The grind. But you
in
know what? I had to fight real hard. I think one thing after OPP, you know, the label Tommy Boy, they thinking business. So they want us to keep throwing out them anthems, them catchy hook type things. I'm like, we can't do that. We got to hit them with a different type of hit. We got to show them, and they was fighting with me and fighting with me. I'm like, yo, we got to come with Ghetto Bastard. They gave me every excuse. They like, nah, we can't do that. Ghetto Bastard, the name is too. We said, well, we'll call it Everything's Gonna Be All Right. That's in the hook. Bone.
Yo, Tress,
feel
thank God. I feel like you guys with Hip Hop Parade. Ho, hey. Yo, Tress, I watched you rip down an arena one time with your fingertips.
That part.
And you turn your back to the crowd and still was going. And the shit, you put your foot in every rapper's ass that night because it was like you turned around and you knew where it was going and you was like, and then it looked like light work. It looked like,
yeah.
oh, I mean, what does that feel like to make music that impacts in that way?
I mean, you know, stop playing. We from the same era. We're the last time I seen your stinking ass, I think it was in Detroit. Shout out to my family out there, Trick and all. Was me, Naughty, Fat Joe, and Lil Kim last year. Am I lying?
No, that was incredible too.
People don't understand hits when you got three of us going back to back and all the way up.
It's an amazing.
I almost dislocated my shoulders on your show.
Yo, Church, because I say people like me, Khaled, I feel like Naughty by Nature invented the anthem. Meaning like the Everything's Gonna Be All Right, the OPP, yeah, you know. That's the
Uptown anthem. Ain't you from the Bronx?
Win.
Boom, 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 boom. Then the Juice soundtrack, that was telling them, hold on, these OPP cats, they ain't lollipop.
I told Dre that. I told Dre that was the Juice soundtrack. Now let's go to Juice, right? Mm-hmm. That was your acting debut?
Very, very first acting ever. Except acting like I wasn't carrying them drugs when police rolled by. That was the only other acting. You feel me? And them straps. But yeah, the first time, and the funny thing is, me and Pac, we had met on the road. We was both roadies. We was on tour with Digital Underground, Public Enemy. It was Queen Latifah. Yo, so we met there. And from that on, we had a bond. I had went and read for the movie because Latifah said, listen, you're going to be here. You're going to do this rap thing, but you're going to get into more. You're going to read for this movie. I said, I don't know how to read. She said, you're going to act like you know how to read. Just go up in here and read for this. So I read for Bishop, the role Bishop, but I ain't know what I'm reading like Riverside and yeah. So I knew, but I went when Pac read, and I thought he was fighting in there when he was reading for it. Riverside, and I'm telling you, and it's a stand or it's done. I'm like run up to the door like, yo, he come out, you all right? He was like, yeah, I'm ready for that. So I was like, homie, you got that. You had me convinced. So he pulled me in the movie, and he had the lead. So the ill shit he had one whole hotel room. It was him in the main room, and it was Mo Preem, Ed Lover. It was Stretch from the Live Squad. it was like all of it. He had all this. He's like, I'm gonna get you in this movie. So they got me in the movie, and I was with the Puerto Rican gang. So they said, Tretch, why you was with the Puerto Rican gang? I said, listen, we was from Uptown. I was Dominican. You feel what I'm saying? Riverside.
Yeah.
Ay, Dios mío, coño, man. I was Dominican, man.
Even the movie we did, Empire, you was with the Puerto Rican.
We had Empire before. Taraji, we love y'all, but we had the movie Empire before. Me, Joey Crack, John Leguizamo. We got a whole list. We had the movie. I was Cheddar. I had the biggest speakers in the project in my apartment. You feel me?
No bullshit.
We was the drug gang. I was after you. Joey Crack had a scene where this motherfucker. That was really when you was Fat Joe for real. You skinny Joe now. You still a dime. But
I'm digging all over for the shotgun.
Yo, he was too big to get off the couch, people. Look at the movie Empire. He hit a button on the couch. We was about to blast him. AK Pearl, he came over the top of the back on the spring, and he catch it and almost took us down. Tell that.
Nah, that was an amazing thing. My lifestyle on the set of that movie in the trailer. That movie influenced me to go, y'all wanna live my lifestyle. That shit was crazy. I go, Tretch, I go back to Juice. You and Pac said y'all were friends before even Juice. He got you in Juice.
Yeah.
I think you at an all rap.
You see that? Look at them albums up there. See that 4 million up there. See that Pac plaque. You see, yeah.
That's your brother. And what was that relationship like? Because I feel like you had the tightest relationship with Pac out of any other rapper. I mean, what was that like having that brotherhood with Pac?
I mean, we was like kindred spirits. Like, whenever we go somewhere, even when it was out of town, we get our per diem. That's our little check for the day, for the week, and we go straight to the hood. You feel what I'm saying? And we go, and they be, oh, shit. And they knew Pac before me because he had same song with Digital Underground. And, you know, like, this was before Bridges Got a Baby anything, but they knew him from Same Song and Digital. So every time we go in the hood, it was like, oh my God, boom, 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 boom. And then it was like when OPP came out and we got off the road, and then Shakim and Atron was Digital Underground manager, and Shakim from Flavor Unit. They said, keep these two niggas apart. These two niggas together, and the Henny combined is charges. And a gang of money to keep them two niggas apart. Cause it was good fun though. You know, we was snatching up all the CDs and cassettes from the black marketers and all. You know, we was just wild and doing our young.
I used to see Pac beat up the bootleggers.
Yes, we was after the bootleggers.
I seen a motherfucker trying to hit him with a sword, and Pac took the sword. An African dude had a sword, and Pac took the sword off the motherfucker and start chasing him like, yo, my experience with him is every time I must have met Pac after he was gone. Like he was on some violent shit because every time I seen him, he was on some shit. Like it was violence. It was getting it popping every time. But you being from Jersey, and then him falling into all that beef with Big. Was it awkward for you that everybody knew you was so tight with Pac? You know what I'm saying? Or did you ever?
Yeah, and I was on. And I was on the East Coast, but I had borough bandits. I had a gang of Brooklyn heads, and they already knew. Pac introduced me to Big, so Big became my brother as soon as Pac introduced me to him. So my whole thing, when anything Pac and I'm looking to the point, like, I can't wait to get these two niggas to sit down, because once I talk to both, I've been talking to them separately. When I get them both down, it's going to be gravy. And then, you know, Pac hardhead, then a motherfucker, And then I said, okay, we going to see what's going on. I said, yo, you know, I got this paper and stuff. Naughty, they got this Bad Boy Naughty tour going on. You know, he's like, man, you better go on that tour. Get that money, tell them niggas we gonna make better records than them bad boy ass niggas, them glitter went and we gonna do this and go in. And it was, yo, facts. As C's, as Ken, we was on a bad boy tour. Like after Bad Boy Naughty tour, after we going out for a couple of dates, I'm like, yo, why y'all ain't going to the after parties and shit with us? He's like, man, you know, Death Row tripping, they might got people out, niggas look. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, y'all better come out and go. Yo, the next up they was wearing naughty boxers and naughty gear and all that, and going to every party with us, yo. We was like, man, it ain't no beef, yo. Make records, y'all make records, yo. It's gonna do, everybody gonna get money. You feel what I'm saying? And it was like that. They never had a chance to really sit down, kick it, and really bring it to the world like that. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was there at the Garden when Big Daddy Kane was performing, and they walked up, Pac and Big coming together. I'm in the crowd. Flojo was out, and Pac and Big turned around. They like, yo, Crack, come on. So I go behind stage with them. We go upstage. That's when they do the infamous, I got 7 Mac 11s, about 8, 38 Mac Vents. I'm standing right there with him.
It never ends.
And then Pac is like, all my niggas in the pen, and we go again. Ain't nothing separating nuts from a Mac 10. I'm standing on there.
The stage had to be rocking like a earthquake.
Nah, because he came in. Because the way they came in was Pac came in, not Pac. It was Bishop. And he walked in there, it was Bishop. He walked in through the back of the crowd, and all you seen, that juice was, that shit was so big. And that was like Tony Montana walking in. He walked in, and you know, he loved that attention, and the whole crowd is like, from the back. And he got big with him. They come pull me up, like throw me the life preserver. Like, yo, Crack, come on. So I go with him.
Please.
And it's everybody's like, and he walking in like above the rim, Pac standing on the sideline, nigga. Like, he up in there like, huh?
Like Birdie from above the rim.
Like Birdie. Like, and then they went up in there and they rocked. And I never understood how it really went sour, because I know Biggie fucked with him and Pac fucked with him. I was there with them. And then it went sour. But I take it that you was trying to like fix it behind the scenes. You just never got your chance to close the deal.
Definitely, man. Biggie was my nigga. You feel what I'm saying, man? Pac is like, we came up and we came from nothing. We rich now. We out here. And thing was, I'm already knowing hip hop was built off of battling. So it wasn't going to be no, I knew it was going to be a problem when I seen Vibe magazine and I seen Puff and Big on the cover and it said East versus West. I said, oh, fuck. Nigga, this telling a nigga on the East Coast, don't fuck with the West Coast. Everybody on the West Coast don't fuck with the East Coast. And all of us traveling east to west to get this money. I said, this shit is not going to end off well. Then I started seeing Biggie promoting out. I'm going back to Cali, and he shot the video. I was like, I got chills. Get my nigga up. The